Let's go back in time. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the vintage Hasbro, I think, G.I Joe Golobulus figure. It's a weird name, Golobulus. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I have no idea. G.I Joes were a very cool line. They were the first action figure, I believe, because they didn't want to call them dolls, so they called them action figures, because they were like army men, and they were like bigger figures. So G.I Joe, there were like bigger G.I Joes, and then there was these small G.I Joes. I don't have any of the big ones, but I have a lot of the smaller ones. And this is one of them. His name, I believe, was Golobulus. I'll put how you spell it. But I was asked to do this review by my friend Eden's Figure Collection, otherwise known as Eden. But very... it's really hard to review this figure because I've never done any G.I Joe reviews, so I don't know how to do it. But I'll just talk about what I like about the figure. Like, to start off with just the face, I think he's very cool. He's got this weird expression on his face that looks like he's mad, but also like crying too. His eyebrow is something else. It's kind of chipped, I'm realizing as I look at this. It looks chipped. I did not realize that until I zoomed up on his face, but on his head, I really like that they put these, like, veins on his head. He's wearing an eye patch that has some good detailing on it, too. But, yeah, these, like, veins, I think that's really cool, that they put, like, the veins. These figures are very well sculpted, I think. I also like his left arm, my right, but his left arm, because it is this very weird, like, green color. Oh my god, focus. Yeah, this very weird, like, green color, that I think is pretty cool looking. It also has the veins. I really like the veins on this figure. But, yeah, super, super cool. I really like that arm. Yeah. The body also has some good details. It is like this texture. It's kind of like rough looking, and it has all these little bumps, and it kind of it's like torn, maybe, like the way that they sculpted it to, like, change from the skin to the shirt, or whatever you call this thing. The tail is also pretty cool. It's, like, rubbery, and it's kind of posable. I don't really want to pose it very much, since the wire could break, but it is like the, like, bendable action figures. They're not really action figures, they're like bendable figures. Star Wars made the Star Wars Bendums. Or there's like these Star Wars Bendums that were like bendy. I call them bendies. I have a collection of them. They're super weird things. Like, I have like if you look at my Gumby collection tour, you can see a lot of bendies in there, because for some reason they had a lot of bendies. I like the wristband. I like how they did, like, the arm as well. Like, right here, the wristband has some nice details. Like, I don't know what to call it, but, like, the way that it kind of has that bump on the wristband right there, I really like. They did the wristband well. Also, like, the shoulder pad thing. Not really shoulder pad, but that. I don't know what that is, but something that I think is kind of weird is if you look at right there, I don't know if it's chipping, I don't think it is, but right there's the texture from the shirt, but on the body. So that was a funky looking, that's pretty funky looking. The body, like the skin of the body is pretty simple. On the back, not has a lot of details, but on the front, it's just like, it's pretty simple. It's got this crack, sadly, in the middle right there. So that's kind of sad that it is cracked, but, you know, it's fine. You can't really tell very much. I also like the texture on the tail, because it's like scales. It also has these like bumps. On the front, it has these like, whatever these are. And the holes, because it needs to be hollow, so they need to put holes in it. I think that's why. But yeah, the scales are really nice. The bumps are really nice. This figure, overall, is a very, very nice figure. So that will wrap up this video. If you enjoyed this review, I have more reviews on my channel of lots of stuff. Star Wars, Motu, other stuff. Not always vintage. Mostly vintage, because that's what I mostly collect. But yeah, that is the end of